Hey everybody, Randy Reviews It here. So this video might not be interesting to some of you if you're into night vision and you wanted to try it out. Stick around. We're talking about Noddy After Dark number 2. Hey everybody, we're back. So we're talking about Noddy After Dark Part 2. What is Noddy After Dark? So it's a night vision event for night vision enthusiasts, shooting enthusiasts. If you're into firearms, if you're into night vision, it's for you. It's open to the public. You just buy a ticket. If you buy tickets early on, you can be entered in a raffle, which the raffle prizes are amazing. Last year, Kook, I don't know if you follow him, Kook Club, on Instagram, but he won a PVS 14 last year, like a mono. Really cool. This year, Jake over at TN Tactical, check him out if you haven't already. He does really good optics testing, but he won a suppressor at the raffle, which was really cool. I won some Firebarred targets and some Mean Arms AR grip and things like that. So I wasn't the big winner, but nevertheless, those Firebird targets are going to be fun. They were using them there, and it was pretty cool to see. So let's talk about the event more. It's held in Sweetwater, Tennessee, which, if you're not familiar with, is just kind of southwest of Knoxville. There's some hotels in the area, but you're also allowed to camp there if you want. It's a weekend event. They do like a Thursday night meet and greet. Friday, they're running all day. Saturday, they're running all day. Sunday, you're like kind of packing up in the morning and heading out. It's put on by Opie and the Smokies, Redbeard Society, whatever you want to refer to him as. He's arguably the most gracious host in history. He's really awesome. If you guys haven't had a chance to meet Opie, go up to him, say hi. He's one of the friendliest people on the planet, and it makes his event like that much better. You know, other events, people are running around, they're getting wild, things like that. Opie's having fun. He's trying to make sure that everyone else has just as much fun, if not more than him. So he is a great host. It's an event that's unlike anything else. You know, there's Trigger Con, there's Gun Con, there's all these different guns out. Silencer Con or Suppressor, I don't know, one of those other ones. But this one is not only open to the public, but you get to do some fun stuff that no other event offers. They had blacklight trap shooting again. So you're shooting glow-in-the-dark clay pigeons. The SDS Imports guys had their shotguns out there, so you could shoot glow-in-the-dark clay pigeons. They had an MG42 there that you could shoot, and it was wild hearing that thing for the first time. Full auto, MG42, belt fed, all the goodness. Opie and his team had like a 22 that was like belt fed, I think. That was wild, and he was trying to get everyone to run it that wanted to. But it's the main point of the event is, you know, you get to try out night vision, stuff that has such an expensive that it's rare that you can just go to a store and see this in action and test it so that you know what you're getting into. But this event allows the public, anyone that buys a ticket, to go and try out night vision. I don't own any currently. The reason that I've gone to this event the last 2 years is so that I can do somewhat of my research, find out what works for my use case, what's within my budget, and then also a little bit about what I'm missing out on by not spending the big bucks. because they had quads there. They have really good binos. They have really bad binos. Just excuse me. So just to try out fun stuff. I know Jake TN Tactical. He brought like a PVS 7. It was pretty wild. It was like a green phosphorus. It was like some splinter cell stuff. It was pretty fun to play around with that, and then go to like an L3 mono PVS 14 with like crazy resolution, and you're just looking out of the stars. People have IR lasers on their guns. That's another thing. You're allowed to bring your own firearm. So a lot of people can't shoot their firearm at night, test their IR laser. They don't have land, things like that. This event allows you to do that. You can come out and zero your IR. Infinite Defense, despite what I've experienced in the past with them, they're always the ones that supply the targets. They have everything like blacklight, glow-in-the-dark painted. It's pretty fun. There's steel out there with like flashing lights and Firebird targets. Overall, the event is great. There's good food there, good friends. You can sit down, have a cigar, or have a few like I did. And just everyone there has been genuinely nice. So this year, I talked with Nick's Night Vision and Chappie over at Minnesota Night Vision, and talked to them because I after testing my friend's PVS 14 mono, I said, what's the highest resolution I can get this in? Because I think that the mono is solid. Like, I think it's a solid setup. I don't think you have to get binos or anything like that. If you get a good mono, I think you're off to the races. So that's kind of what I wanted, especially my friend Logan, who uses night vision more than most people, I think, and practices with it and trains with it and does all that good stuff. He's a big fan of monos. So I think he's he's got integrity. He's out there helping the survivors of Helene. He's a good dude. And what he recommends, I think, carries a lot of weight. So that's where this year, instead of trying the quads and the binos, I wanted to find the best PVS 14 mono that I could find. And I was told it was at the Minnesota Night Vision booth with Nick's Night Vision. And it was like an L3, I think, or an Elbit or something like that. But the resolution was wild, and it was fun. It was a blast. They have thermal there. If you're into thermal, they have thermal scopes on things. Mantis was out there showing off. I think they had like an AK training system, which my history with Mantis has been not good. I bought like their pistol thing, and it's awful. But I would say that the one that works for AR that I know Ben Stoker tested makes a lot of sense. Like, it resets your trigger, and you can do really kind of fun dry fire stuff with an AR then. And they have one that looks like for an AK, which would be very, very cool. I'm a big fan of AKs. So that was there. Fat Tack was there. So my friend Josh over at Black Diamond Guns and Gear had his booth. He was at Goals. Fat Tack was there. I tried on a vest with level 4 plates, and I was kind of blown away by how light the level 4 plates were, because I just hear these horror stories online. Maybe I'm used to carrying around a lot more weight than people, so it's not a big deal. But overall, the plates were pretty light. Fat Tack makes belts, chest rigs, holsters, all that stuff for people that are overweight. Let's be honest, you're overweight. I'm overweight. But it's for people that are plus size, whatever you want to call it. More the merrier. But they have sizes that you can't get anywhere else, and it's quality stuff. Josh knows what he's doing. I bought I think like a really minimalist chest rig, and it fits me. So yeah, you can also get custom plates from them, like made for your chest rig. So for example, a regular plate on me would not do anything but maybe cover up my sternum a little bit. But there's still going to be big gaps on the sides here. So talking to Josh, it would be a little bit more expensive, but I could get a custom plate that's a little bit wider, that sort of thing, a little bit longer if I wanted to. from them. I believe it was Premier is the body armor that they recommend. So Fat Tack was out there, Nick's Night Vision, Steel Industries, Nocturne Industries was out there. Liberty Bell Firearms, which is affiliated with Opie, they were out there showing off their stuff. They had some pretty cool stuff. SDS Imports was out there. I fired the Mac 5, which is kind of like the Turkish MP5 clone. That thing was running all day. It was fun to shoot. I had a good time with that. It had a binary trigger in it. Yeah, overall, if you haven't tested night vision, if you haven't shot full auto, if you haven't shot some of these interesting historical firearms, if you're in Tennessee, check out Noddy After Dark. They're having it again next year. It's a great event. It's the best event that I've been to, and I'm going to keep going year after year, regardless of if I buy anything, or if you're like my friend Anthony, who bought a thermal spotting scope while he was there. He was looking to buy something, and his wallet was itching, and he came away with something, and he's happy. He had a good time. Everyone that I know there said the same thing, that is the best event. And it's open to the public. So, Opie, thanks for being a gracious host again. I had a lot of fun. I hope I got some good clips in there. You guys, if you were there, follow me, hit me up. If you ever see me at those events, definitely feel free to come up and chat. Maybe I'll bum you a cigar. Yeah. But overall, Opie and his staff, his team, everyone worked hard, put together the best event. And I'm really happy that I went again. And I'm happy that I got to test that cool night vision stuff again. Thanks for watching, everyone.